Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, taking flight in the Airbus A320neo in British Airways colours on a flight from here in London Heathrow to Barcelona Pratt. So we're looking at around 2 hours of flight time today, just under that. Flying the aircraft that we've been in plenty of times before, so we all know how it works. And, well, new update that came out, which means we now have all new custom flight dynamics, physics and systems within the dev version of the A320neo. So it used to be part of the experimental, that has now shifted and is now part of dev, so it means we should also have new features like auto land included. And yeah, I mean, very, very exciting to see the aircraft progress, I guess. So jump cockpit, set the aircraft up, and prepare ourselves for our flights today. First things first, we'll activate the batteries. So our power comes on IRS, switch all 3 ADAs to nav. There's no fuel yet in the aircraft, so we'll do that in a moment. Anti-ice, do not need that just yet. Cruise supply active, arm the emergency lights. No smoking on, seatbelts not yet. We will set the nav lights on, strobes automatic, and that should be all of that. Perfect. Next we have the FMS set up, so if we pop over to the tablet first, we'll get that all activated. Yes, Google user. So in the FlyLive launcher, there is a conversion tool basically, which you can use to convert A320 deliveries into A320neo deliveries. So there's a conversion tool built within the downloader, which you can do it all directly through that. Right, dispatch. First things first, I need our flight info. So from Heathrow to Barcelona, we know cost next 28, cruising 33. Fuel do later. So 28, 33 are the important numbers. Flying from Echo Golf Lima Lima to Level. We will clear that message quickly. RS will align. Cost next of 28. We're cruising altitude at flights level 330. And our flight number today is BA484. Like so. We'll jump to the next page. We will pull the centre of gravity zero fuel weights from here. The block fuel. We'll get that from the tablet now at the same time, also the aircraft fueling. So our fuel on board is 8834 kilos, 8834. We will drop that into the aircraft now. It'll take us 9 minutes to fuel the aircraft up today, so I've got a bit of waiting for this one. And that will make it a fuel of 8.83. In that goes. Not too bad, Jack. Not too bad. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. How are you doing today? How's everybody else doing on the Saturday as well? Flying to country. Which airport name is your first surname? Interesting. Okay. Very nice. Savvy. Welcome to the channel. To chat. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. So we've got ATC on the departure route today. We have got Heathrow Ground, Heathrow Tower, and London Centre. So we will be speaking to the full thing on the way out. We'll speak to ground first. Before we do that, of course, got to get the weather information, get the ATIS, and make sure the aircraft has all been set up first. Yes. Oh yeah, I have set the throttle up. Sorry, no, you are right. Need to bring that back. Make sure it's neutral. Yes, perfect. Yeah, I was realigning my throttles just before I started the stream there. So cheers to that, Dan. Right, first way. Ooh, directs to max it. Is this flight plan going to be valid for me? Oh no, actually. Give me 2 seconds to double check the flight plan. I'm expecting a runway 09 left on departure, but I don't know if we've got a max departure. The answer is no. Probably a Charlie Papa Tango. Let me go to my flight plan quickly and make some more adjustments if required. Don't you just love it when you have a flight? Well, you have a flight plan ready. What's it called? Chart Fox. Flight plan ready. All of a sudden, you realise that it's not giving you a SID. Very nice, Retro. I'm not doing too bad at the moment. I'm not doing too bad. How you doing? Welcome channel. Welcome to the chats. Right, if we have a look at the... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Runway's incorrect as well. We will probably just redo the entire flight plan, to be fair. Let's do this. So, let's go back to sim brief. Go to dispatch, flight plan, edit flights. I'm going to pick a different routing. That's 09 left. What the tower put down as departure today? Departure runway is 09 left. 09 left. Yeah, 09 left is what it sets. What did my flight plan say? Flight plan says... See, I'm getting confused now. 09 left, so runway is correct. It's just a SID that needs to be changed. If we take the... mod me. Max it, mod me. Midhurst, Etrat, Drake. Midhurst. Okay, so yeah, if we do the mod min departure, so I can change that. So that goes through Midhurst. And I need for Mike 185. Is that part of the flight plan? Edit. So this is the fun bit where you realise your flight plan's all messed up. So Midhurst we've got, which means we'll change you to this. That works. So we'll save the new flight plan there. I'll be sure to note that down as well as part of flight departure. So erase any inputs, and we're now starting with mod me. Let's do that. I didn't even start PACX. If we do that as well. So we've just our flight plan, that's all sorted out. We have for the new flight plan, ATC is going to hopefully allow that. PACX will start up. There we go. Just my camera position as well. Make sure that's all set and aligned. Perfect. Alright, PACX will start the boarding process now since we're a little bit behind on that. Start flights next. So flying from... Yes, new flight. So Heathrow to Barcelona, BA484, 33,000 feet. Flight 145. Departure is in approximately 19 minutes. A320neo with 131 people on board. 131. There is Wi-Fi, there's no entertainment. We have got boarding music for British Airways. Actually, no, we don't. Sorry, we do not. Go away. It's safety brief we've got for British Airways. Get snacks, we get a meal service. And with that, let's start the boarding, shall we? From Mod Me, we then fly to... Field London, let's go away. Mod Me fly the Uniform Mike 185. To Midhurst. Now I can get rid of that and continue with the original flight plan document. So Midhurst fly the Lima 151 to Sitets. Afterwards, it's the Uniform November 859 to Pumel. And that is the end of our flight plan, presuming, there you go, Pumel exists. So it's the mod, hang on, change flight plan as well on there. Yes, it's the modern 1 kilo departure and the Pumel 1 hotel arrival expecting today. We'll get the weather information, listen to the ATIS, and also greet the passengers as well while we're here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this British Airways flight 484 from London Heathrow to Barcelona. Flight time today around 1 hour and 45 minutes, which is in the final stages of preparing our aircraft and will hopefully be departing in just a couple of minutes. We thank you for choosing British Airways. If you have any questions, feel free to speak to the cabin crew. Otherwise, just sit back, relax, and enjoy your flights. So, we'll say that's to the cabin. We'll get the METAR information now.
Winds 09010 kilometers. There variable 040 to 130, altimeter 1026, clear, temperature 15 degrees Celsius, dew point 1 degree Celsius, winds 090.
Cool, and that is information Foxtrot today. Information Foxtrot. So we've got our latest information. We've printed out, or we haven't printed it yet, we've sent it. Haven't printed out the weather just yet. Received that in print. The what's it called? The IRS is now aligned, so that'll be there shortly. We will increase price for the supplies. And in a couple of moments, we'll request the IFR clearance on our departure route today. Perfect, that's all set. So like I say, we're testing the runway 09 left departure via the 1 kilo. Let's tune Heathrow departures, or Heathrow ground. Heathrow ground on 121905. Let's request our clearance, shall we? By the way, stand number, we are on stand... What's that? Hessen Aerodrome, apparently this thing, is it? 533. I just beat into it. Hello there, Heathrow ground, this is Speedbird 484, stand 533, information Foxtrot requesting IFR copy to Barcelona.
Activate 484, cleared Barcelona, mod me 1 kilo departure, runway 09 left, squawk 45 at A3.
Speedbird 484 is cleared to destination Barcelona, departing on the mod me 1 kilo departure 09 left, squawking 4503.
Activate 484, read back correct, advise push and start, QNX 1 today 26.
Right, will advise push and start 1026 QNH for Speedbird 484, thank you very much. That's all set now, so flight director on and on. Fuel is done now, perfect. We'll start the APU. We'll activate the seatbelt sign. We'll delete the user points. I was looking at the departure there, right there. Not quite what I'm looking for. That will smooth out quite nicely for me. So delete you, insert that, and good to go. Perfect. Departure's now set. We'll get the tower on standby, 118.705. Whoops. 118.705. TCAS will set you to Tara. Predictive wind shear we will activate. APU starting and everything else. Well, let's get an initial climb out of the tower. We'll leave it at 5,000 for now. Last thing for me, performance. So using flaps 1 for takeoff. Flex temp is 72. With the rotate speed, well, takeoff speeds V1 126, 127, and rotating. Sorry, 127 rotate, V2 131. Transition 4,000. Right, we are now done with our setup. That's looking at the cabin. We're still boarding the aircraft. Not too many seats left to go, but we are still boarding. Have a look at the cabin, see if we recognise any passengers on board today. Any famous names, any people we may recognise. This is the next one we check. It's a good mix of British and Spanish passengers on board today. No names I directly recognise. We've got Serb there, Zivkovic. Nope, nobody I recognise. Maybe someone in chat will spot his name there. Right, cabin's now boarded, that's great. We are ready for pushback. Not sure what chat's doing at the moment. Quite mixed, I must say. Late start. What's wrong with the late start, Buster? I mean, it's not particularly late. I had work in the morning. in the evening, I've now got free time. So that's all set, that's all set, that's all set. Perfect, so we are ready to go. APU is available. Activate the APU bleed. Give it a few seconds to power through systems. We'll then turn off the external power. Like so. And what we're going to do is, well, where's our pushback, I guess. That's the last thing for us to do. Yeah, so I'm going to try dual channel autopilot once part today, as I'd quite like to see if this has got the proper autoland capabilities as earlier. You reminder, it's stand 533 today. Welcome game man, how you doing? Welcome to channel chat, how are you today?
With 125 to confirm it's the Mayhurst. Correction, Mayfield.
Sorry, could you repeat please?
Confirm it's the Mayfield.
Is ATC a bit too loud? I can turn the volume down a little bit if you need to. 6,000 initial climate, cheers Dan. I will set that now. What's wrong one? Speedbird 484, stand 533, Wesley pushing starts.
484, stand 533, push start, please face north.
Push start approved, facing north for Speedbird 484, thank you very much. Right, so I've got our pushback clearance. We'll open up PushbackZoomer now. We'll get ourselves out of gates. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
So, tug's arriving, jet bridge is clearing, and we're pushing to the north. It is good, Gary, it is good. Being able to speak to ground crew make life a lot easier. Ground from flight deck.
Good evening. All doors closed and checks completed. Please release brakes.
Brakes released.
And off we go.
Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an
Turn facing north.
You may begin. Okay, start turning so you will be facing a northern course.
Going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways aircraft. The captain and the crew are here for your safety. It is important that you pay attention
Stop pushback.
and follow instructions carefully.
Stop
First,
pushback.
check your seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag
Stop
into the
pushback.
buckle and tighten
Okay,
by pulling on the
confirm
loose end.
parking brakes set.
To unfold,
Brakes set.
simply lift up the
Okay,
metal flap on the
sir,
buckle
have a
and
nice
pull hard.
flight.
You'll find
Right,
the
so pushback from
seatbelts
gate now.
on
Took about 3 tries, but we are pushed back from gate
when
now.
it's on.
We will wait for engine 1 to stabilise, which it should do any second now.
We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible
17,
during our flight,
18.
even when the sun is
Perfect.
off.
Engine 1 will start.
Life jacket is either beside
Switch
or
over to
under
flight
your
control
seat.
and get a co-pilot to do all the work.
Take it out of the container
Test
and
controls.
place it over your head. Pass the tapes around
Okay, pilot's now
your
doing
waist.
all the
Tie
flight
them
control checks
securely
for
in a
us.
double bow at your side.
It does that. I will set the flaps into the number 1 position.
We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for children. In the unlikely event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing,
Perfect. Engine
you'll be told to
1
take
will now
the
wait
protective
to
brace
stabilise.
position. But when seated facing rearwards in club world,
We
you must
probably
adopt this
will
position.
do the anti-ice as well, given that there is clouds outside and Microsoft Flight Sim plus Cloud equals heavy, heavy icing. Yeah, the Gatwick scenery in Sim is fantastic. This is the Premium Deluxe Heathrow version, so this is the, well, most expensive version of Microsoft Flight Sim to get it. I do like it, It's still a very good airport. And given that I fly through Heathrow quite a lot, both in, well, I don't fly there much in the real world, but certainly in Flight Sim, for me, definitely one that was worth having. Right, engine 1 is stable, so I will cut the ignition, I will cut the APU, and I will request our taxi instructions now. Speedbird 484 is ready to taxi.
Speedbird 484, taxi Bravo, hold Dingo.
Taxi Bravo holding... Taxi Bravo holding link for Speedbird 484. Right.
Confirm you're going to hold Dingo.
Holding Dingo, sorry, for Speedbird 484. Release that. Get my Heathrow charts going.
Good afternoon, we request IFR clearance to our
Dingo,
destination.
taxi maps up, aerodrome charts. Dingo is just here, so we're currently at Bravo, holding Dingo just in front of us.
5 kilo departure runway 09 left, squawk 1776.
This is IVAO, random guy. This is IVAO.
Departure via Bravo Papa Kilo 5 Kilo from runway 09 left, squawk 176.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
I forget, yeah, co-pilot's got to use the taxi lights for us.
Correct, advise ready, pushing stack, QNX 1026, brake, Speedbird 484, contact tower 118, decimal 705. Have a nice stream.
Well, night 705 for Speedbird 484, thank you very much. Take care and goodbye. Right, we will hold. Really depends on the airport, Oggy, but officially at Heathrow, the holding point is Dingo. That's holding points. Really depends on the airports. Right, so Heathrow, we're tuning normal 8705. Right away. We'll get centre on here as well, so 135055 on standby. 35055. So that's Tower, that's Heathrow, that's London Centre. Once we're done. Hello there, Heathrow Tower. This is Speedbird 484 holding Dingo, requesting further taxi to runway.
484, Heathrow Tower, good afternoon, sir. Continue taxi out, holding point Alpha Bravo 13, runway 09 left, advise ready for departure.
Taxi holding point Alpha Bravo 13 to 09 left, will advise for Speedbird 484, thank you very much. So, Alpha Bravo 13, that's making a left over here. Did I set the brakes? Yes I did. Right, brake sets to max, cabin check. We will arm the spoilers and we will test the config. And with that, our pre-takeoff list is now complete. Beacon light, yeah, you are right. Beacon light is still a bit fiddly. Well, strobe's on. Beacon lights don't think to come to the runway. No, sorry, you are right. It's the other way around. There we go. Position 6000, I'll correct that shortly. We're going to put a little bit of backlighting on since we're going to fly into the night today. So that comes up. We will set that. We'll also set that one. No need for floodlighting just yet. Still got a little bit of daylight outside. We can do plenty with that. Cabin crew, seats for departure, please. Yes, that's one thing I keep forgetting to do, Dan. Chrono's that one thing I always keep forgetting to do. Button's right in front of me. I always, don't do it for some reason. That's just my own faults. Right, well, as far as I'm aware, we are now ready. Speedbird 484 is ready for departure, holding Alpha Bravo 13.
Speedbird 484, roger for Alpha Bravo 13, clear takeoff 09 left, surface wind 090, 9 knots.
Speedbird 484 is clear for takeoff. That's emission at 6,000. Enter the runway, and let's get going. We'll do some Martin Monday. Chrono. Basically, the random guy, Chrono's a clock. It just counts your flight hours, basically. So, the moment you're giving your takeoff clearance, you start it. As soon as you land, you stop it. Right, throttle up, 40. On to stable. Flex. Interesting, your throttle does not actually turn on this occasion. B1 rotates. Right, gear up. Bet up.
Speedbird 484, squawk my Charlie, please. 484, thank you. Contact London Control on 135 to 405. Have a nice flight to you next time. Bye bye.
13505 London Control, Speedbird 484. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye. Talk to you next time. Right.
No problem.
Up,
Bye bye.
throttle, bring it back to climb. Autopilot's on.
That's on.
Is it on? I don't think so. Now it's on. So make sure that 6,000 is set. Well, I've seen it before. Don't hold climbing. Unless they've changed it, but they shouldn't. I don't know. Continue. Whoa, yeah, we'll continue our climb. But I should be able to just press that. It will follow the altitude constraints, which it has got. Same as the heading, actually. Heading's not set. There we go. Tune on the control, and let's get this all sorted out. So, 135055. Hello there, London Control. This is Speedbird 484, passing through 3,500.
Speedbird 484, hello sir, climb now, flight level 150.
Flight level 150 for Speedbird 484. Set altitude 15,000.
Okay.
Okay, so get the co-pilot to do the altitude for us. I'm not sure why it's not letting me... Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Now we're in the game. Okay, it's all new systems within the ATX I'm slowly learning. Time will definitely... time will come when I do get more of an understanding of these aeroplanes. Because what the ATX team have done to this is absolutely fantastic. Check out the frame rate, still slowly adjusting things for London. Very, very hefty, let's see this. Apart from that, the rest of it is pretty much spot on. I've seen my work from here. ATC's IVAO. Adam is in ATC IVAO. Passenger elements, that's PACX, TFDi design PACX Shinesy. sound's still going, so this isn't a crash, this is just a temporary freeze.
And turning to Unicom 12 Logic 1815 FE, essentially
obviously the freezing, the aircraft doesn't seem to quite like them very much. Certainly adds him to standard. Continue our climb. We're not mid-flight yet, Oscar. We started about 30 minutes ago now. We're just departing. No, we're not speeding. We're still below 10,000, holding it around 250 knots, just below 250 knots. Why does my caps lock set to caps lock? Well, caps lock sets to push to talk, while the tab key sets to my co-pilot, so for me it's just a bit easier. Yeah, so basically, in the latest update of Microsoft Flight Sim, a few people have noted that there have been a few freezing issues, which hopefully gets fixed soon. Landing lights off. The answer is yes, yes it did, perfect. Taxi lights off. I'll find out myself then, thank you. We'll continue climbing a little bit longer, but as far as I'm aware, yeah, there's a slight left hand side coming up later, but nothing too problematic in regards to the turbulence. Seatbelt sign can probably come off relatively quickly. Yeah, so the co-pilot is VoiceAttack. It's VoiceAttack alongside HCS sound packs. All mods I use listed in the description, so feel free to check out what mods I'm using. Waiting list to the 3080, 223. Consider 223. Above 17 freezes parts work. Right, okay, so yeah, when it freezes, that's when things get a bit bumpy. I'll have to work on a few other tweaks and whatever else I can try and get out of the sim. Again, once the X12 arrives for it, things will be so much better for the future. But as it stands, yeah, for you, Klopp, Heathrow, Los Angeles no-goes. Same as Paris. Paris Charles de Gaulle, for me, still the heaviest airport in the simulator. As basically, it's big glass terminal, full of interior, and a lot modelled. So, like I say, as soon as 12 arrives, it'll be a lot easier for a lot of us. Well, company message, let's have a quick look at that. Atsu AOC received from, Speedbird 48. Hello. Who's that? Yeah, Speedbird 48. Let's reply to them, shall we? Free text 448. Hey. There. There you go. They replied to the other airplane talked to us earlier. We're now at 15,000. So hopefully you'll give them further climb instructions.
Speedbird 484, climb flight level 330.
Flight level 330 for Speedbird 484, thank you very much. Set altitude, flight level 330.
Cargo 8592, monitor Unicom 1228, bye bye.
We've got the co-pilots to do the speed set for us, to climb. Not too bad, Murphy, not too bad. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Are your co-pilot floodlights working? The answer is no, they're not. Interesting. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't like the floodlighting. I prefer integrated lighting much better. But yeah, that's not working. We'll leave it in fast mode, so as we continue to fly, as the sun dims, it should get brighter. You are right, the floodlighting doesn't seem to work. Why do I use Volanta instead of Talking? Well, Project Flyer I used to use, but stopped using it a while ago. Sim Toolkit Pro, I'm not sure. It's that tool I keep saying I'll use one day, but never get around to it. Maybe one day. No, I like Volanta. It's quite modern, it's quite clean. I do quite like it. It's not a bad little tool, that. Yeah, normal people text using phones, real people text using planes. CPU using an i7 6700 at the moment. I'm looking to upgrade soon. loving the sun on that wing right there. Very beautiful reflection. Hopefully, I've got a trip coming up in June. Domestic, of course, but all comes down, well, comes down to two factors. One, have I booked it a month too early? Probably have. Two, can I change the date of my flights? If I can go in July, it'd be much better than going in June.
Hello sir, Devlin 2 Alpha arrival runway 07.
Quickly turn on the AC voice again a little bit. Seatbelt sign will turn off now. Turn seatbelts off. Alright, so seatbelt sign's off. Your passengers everything's back in the cabin. Olive there, thank you for the 199. Will I fly to Malta with EasyJet? We'll see about EasyJet, Oliver. I'd probably wait for your other 737, where I can then fly Malta Air instead. Malta Air, Malta, the one that Ryanair own. If I get one of those, then definitely we'll fly to Malta. EasyJet, if people request it enough, then we could probably do a Malta flight at some point in the future, for sure. This is IVAO, Carlos, this is IVAO. This or TOLIS, that's a tough one because system-wise, actually I don't know, because if you're comparing the flyby with TOLIS, it's very, very close. TOLIS got very good systems, so does the flyby. In terms of frame rate, the flyby is much more friendly. It can be a bit stuttery at times, but they're probably on par with one another. They're both very, very good aircrafts. This is the freeway, I guess, as well. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. They're both very good aircraft, very good platforms. Now leaving the UK. Below us is the town, or even the city of Worthing, and that's Brighton. I was actually in Brighton a couple of days ago. That'll be the Brighton Pleasure Pier. I took the train out to Brighton. There's the train station. Went with my mother back on... what day was it? It's Tuesday, I think it was, yeah. Went on Tuesday.
Tango Alpha, nothing further, Monaco Unicorn 122, FlightControlReplay, good evening.
There's no update on the 737 yet, Mark. There's no updates on that yet. As soon as I get more updates on 737, I'll definitely be the first one to say so. Air Malta... is it 320neos, is it? Nice, okay. Then, yeah, we could definitely have a look. Rise of the place. I prefer Folkestone myself. I prefer Folkestone. It's much quieter, much more peaceful. And I think it's prettier. I think it's prettier. Also, train's better. You take the high-speed train, HS1 down. What's your opinion on Narita Airport and Microsoft Flight Sim? Hang on, which one's the recent Tornado? Narita, are you talking about default, or are you talking about Drawyah Design, the Polish senior developer one? Default or modded, Philip?
On the radio, hello. I'll see you in 900.
Did I go on to see that sign off? I'm sure I told him to. Fair enough. I mean, I like the CRJ Leon. It's a very good aircraft, one I've had a lot of time flying. Ultimately, it's your choice, but I do recommend it, yes. I do recommend it. Marketplace one, yes, that's the Drawyah Design one, Philip. I do like it, the scenery for Narita. Yeah, good scenery, I do recommend it. When I flew from Tokyo to Sydney, that was the scenery I was using for the 707 flights we did. Heathrow to Sydney one day, Farrell will do. We'll do it one day, just not today. Probably more of a flight in June, the best plan. Good job, Leon. Good to hear. How you doing, dude? I'm passing through flight level 280 now, 28,000. We are very nearly at the top of... well, got 10,000... well, 5,000 to go until top of climb. 5,000 to go. I've already talked about the 77 Max clock. I'm not going to answer it again. You answer that every single stream, and I'm not going to give you an answer. I've already talked about it. Talked about it enough. So continue our climb shortly. We'll be handed over to Unicom. Yeah, so we handed over to Unicom. There will be a bit of activity out in Paris, but I don't really deal much with Paris. Barcelona, been quite busy at the moment, so there's a very good chance we will be speaking to someone in Barcelona on our arrival. We need to get about an hour, well, an hour and 45. They've just got a little while to go before them. Yeah, now 30 on the clock at the moment. I have played in VR. This is my channel. I have played in VR. My system, it's directly here, isn't strong enough for it for a lot of games. But the what would I say? If I had a powerful enough system and enough behind it, then yeah, I'd probably use VR a lot more often. Also, if I had a VR headset, that'd be a very good bonus as well. But when I have played in VR, I have enjoyed it quite a bit in Flight Sim, or in any game really. Done the X-Plane in it, it's very good. Not yet this one. Oliver, thank you for the 199. Your CRJ won't rotate with the yaw dampeners turned on. There's 3 things you turn on. There's the yaw dampeners, and there's 2 others. I can't quite remember which they were, but it's in the same general region. You've got yaw dampeners, one to the left of it and one slightly above it. Make sure all 3 are turned on, otherwise systems won't quite come to life. Carnas, don't know if you have the same problem. You have the A330, A320neo, A320neo was properly APU whole front panel D30 won't work. Yeah, so make sure you've got the compatibility mod, Khan, or delete the A320neo. Compatibility mod or A320neo delete, make sure that you're doing the right things. Yes, Unicom soon, Theodore. Soon will be on 122.8. Still in UK airspace, but we are slowly crawling closer to France now.
Roger, maybe you can make your descent then flight level 100.
Track IR I'm not so interested in. I mean, I've not got like a ultra wide monitor setup. If I had a wide monitor setup, I probably would do. But for me, it's not my main priority. Like, I don't get the fact that you're turning your heads left and right to turn your head in the game as well. I find a disconnect between them. Like, do you really want to turn your heads to get away from the monitor? Doesn't make sense to me. Track IR, good concept, not for me. What am I looking for? 122.800 Unicom Force, be about 484. Thank you very much, take care and goodbye. Right, so we are now relieved of ATC for now. As always, keep the web-eye open for ATC later on. But with Unicom, it's now just a case of, well, peace and quiet really. So let's have a look. How many aircraft are flying on this route today? There's the aircraft here. So Speedboat 125 travelling to Barcelona. That's our aircraft here, just about, well, very much on the edge of UK airspace. We arrive around 1 hour 42 estimated time, but 1 hour 30 on the clock down below, so hopefully not going to be late. Ah, sorry, no, 110 remaining. That's elapsed time. So that's going to be that plus ground time, I believe. Then, so yeah, 1 hour 10 remaining to our arrival. Cross all of France, spot the Alps, start our descent, and approach into a very active Barcelona. Look at the inbound. There are so there's just 2 of us from Heathrow, but well, you've got a, is that Volanta or Volanta? Vueling, even Vueling. So you've got a Vueling aircraft that's arriving at a very similar time to us. Who else you got? So you've got Vueling. It's inbound at 27. We're at 28. After us, there's Turkish 44, Iberia 47, and the other British Airways 39. But they're still climbing, so as they climb out, that'll get quicker and quicker. But yeah, it's a very busy Barcelona today. There's a fairly strong chance we'll be speaking to, at the very least, Barcelona approach on the arrival. French control, good chance to get French control as well. No long hauls planned at the moment, Transport Gamer. Mainly because I'm working now, and I have to go to I have to go physically go to work. So as a result, I'm not at home as often, and also I do work weekends. So as a result, my things are really all over the place. But I will try and do a long haul at some point soon. One day we'll do a long haul up. Contrails, yes, I do really like contrails. It's a small addition, but now, well, in terms of realism, it's the big thing that for a lot of people was a turn off. No contrails, engine's basically dead. Contrails do bring the flight to life. Now little British Airways jets. Welcome back, Buster, how you doing? Not too bad, Star, not too bad, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats, how are you? We've now left the UK, we're now flying over the English Channel, next stop France. Yeah, tyre smoke will be another one to hopefully get one day in the future. Tyre smoke, rain effects improved, maybe chimney stacks on the ground, stuff like that. We'd love to see upgraded in the future. What do I do for a living? I work in the railways. Yes, graphics are fantastic, LeBron James. Graphics are fantastic indeed. Teach you how to get the angle in the cockpits. I've done a tutorial on that, Aaron, so... Well, this is pretty simple. Literally just spacebar, go to the upper level, and then move the camera forward. Quite an easy one set up. But what we can do in Flight Sim is set up different custom viewpoints. I've got left seat, right seat, overhead panel, FMS, left window, right window, cabin crew galley, and GoPro view. And he's on a free replay mode. I still haven't got that one yet, Klopp, so that does remind me. I do actually need to update the other one, FlightControlReplay. I'll do the update now. Yeah, this is a good livery, British Airways. I have a lot of time for BA. Very good airline. Got a friend who works there as well. Very, very good guy. Very good to talk to. BA 484. Aircraft is TTNA. Alternative airport, if we can't make it to Barcelona, it's going to be Bravo Oscar. Toulouse. We can't make it to Barcelona. Alternative is actually Toulouse today. Interesting. Right, flight control replay. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So the flight control replay April update is out now. Well, look at some stuff later. Basically, yes, so better compression on the video renderer. You can now change camera angles within the replay call itself. Real live instant replay, so replay is now improved, and also a new playing as AI feature as well. Let me update that now. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Perfect. Download and save. Is the A330 worth it? I mean, it's a freeware aircraft transport gamer, so if it's free, it's worth it, even if it's not your thing. Give it a go, try it. If you don't like it, don't use it. Yes, I watch football. I support Chelsea. Last checks were winning 1-0 against West Ham. And, yeah, still 1-0. West Ham are down to 10 men. So we're going to see this game through. Which is good, because we did need to beat West Ham today. Very, very tight now in the table. Very, very tight. What does VoiceAttack do, asks Aaron? So basically, it's a co-pilot mod. You can speak to co-pilots, get them to do things. So, for example, if I go to overheads and just say, landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
There you go, landing lights on. Or if I want to say, I don't know, what else can I do? What can I do if something affects the flight? Anti-ice on. There you go, anti-ice on, anti-ice comes on. So basically it's the co-pilot mod. Taxi lights off. Landing lights off. There we go. It's a co-pilot mod. Add co-pilots to your aircraft, add co-pilots to your flights. It just makes life a bit easier for you. Again, a very good little tool, one worth using. Let me update my flight control replay. Accept, next, that's where it's installed, yes. That's where it is, yes. Install. You've tried, hang on. So you tried using 330 recently, but compatibility patch was too bugged. MCDU screen was just black. Yes, as always, if there's an update to FlightControlReplay or whatever, then there'll be an update for the compatibility mod later. It just takes a bit of time to get updated, but it's not generally a too bad process. Anti-ice off. generally not too bad of a process, just makes life a bit easier. Chrono, it's a clock, sorry, it's just a clock. So right now we are, where is it? There you go, 22 minutes, 53 seconds from takeoff. It's just a clock, it tells you how long your flight has been. Behind Drawyah, but you're way ahead. When to get to cruise, Diego? I'm sure you'll start to speed up when you get to cruise. We're not going to Supermax cruise, Mach 0.78 at the moment, so we could probably increase speed later. ETA shows a 19:26 Zulu, so 8:30 we're landing UK time, 8:30, which is just over an hour or so away. Making very good progress, very good time. Do you like the European Super League? Very mixed opinions that are generally negative. The only minor positive I could even put on that is basically the Premier League back in 1992 was a breakaway league for the Football League. So it's the same kind of thing, except now for European scale rather than just British scale. But apart from that, the rest of it was not really a fan of. If it happened, I certainly would not have followed. Is Sim stable now? Well, I've got no problems at the moment, Philip. I've got no problems at the moment. Again, some scenery is a bit heavier than others, but that just comes down to the graphics spec and system spec. Also DX12 again. The sooner it's here, the better. FPS right now we're getting around 23, 24 FPS, so we're running stable enough. As I was told earlier, the A320neo needs about 17 as a minimum to run stable, so if you've got more than 17, doing alright. Yeah, so CPU at the moment, certainly for me, is a big bottleneck, so I can imagine that's probably going to be the case for a few people. It's, well, we're in each case of, wait, see what happens. What would you recommend to beginners to understand IVAO, to begin to change understanding? I mean, I understand most of the messages I do get, Khan. With most things, it takes practice. I mean, the one thing I highly recommend, and it's what I did when I first joined VATSIM originally, was you join a frequency, and you just sit there for an hour. You tune different frequencies, so you tune like towers, sensors, approaches, grounds, whatever, and just listen. Listen to what others are saying, listen to what others are doing, and then kind of work out from there. I mean, I've got a video coming out at some point soon. Soonish. I have to actually, well, I need to speak to someone about that later. Hey Google, reminds me in 2 hours, message IVAO tutorial. Get someone to do that later. Yeah, so practice, learn the basics, and you do eventually get there. It's not always an easy process, but once you get the basics, things do generally get better for you. From Barcelona, very nice Echo. Welcome to the channel, chats. How are you today? The sun is slightly setting to our right hand side, so it looks like we'll have a nighttime arrival into Barcelona today. The sun will be up for another hour or so. So yeah, 1 hour sun, place arrival 1 hour 18. It's going to be pretty fantastic arrival today. Especially over the Alps. The Alps are going to look very good in this. Can I teach you to be a pro, Aaron? I mean, I've done plenty of tutorials on the flight sim. So it's always, if the tutorials are for you, then they are the best place to go. Any good video to teach you how to do the FlyLive Studio? So I'm probably going to do a new tutorial at some point soon, Aaron, because now that it's updated again, this is a pretty big update and is very different to previous iterations in the past. So there's a very, very good chance I will be doing a new tutorial video on this very soon. Game looks so real. There's nothing like it. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, like I say, I live in the UK. I live in London myself, and just being able to even go on the ground and recognise everything almost like a one-to-one scale, it is fantastic. I need to get that car mod. I just need to drive around London, where I work, where I live. I can't get a feel for it even more because it absolutely is fantastic. There's no flight sim, no game even that gets anywhere close to this. You look at the ground. If you're flying from London to Barcelona in real life, this is exactly what you're looking at. It's fantastic. Is it the Ardennes, sorry? Yes, you are right, Buster. It's the Ardennes, not the Alps we'll be flying over. Sunset's been normally quite late. We're really same time zone as UK, but we've gone out due to the war. Yes, you are right. So, in that case, let me get quite an elongated sunset during our flight today. Graphics testing errors on a video on. Watch the video for that. The one thing about flying on an online network is that pausing can cause big problems later down the line, which I'd like to try and avoid doing any pausing. We're a quarter of the way into flight now. Got 3 quarters left to go. So far so good, nice and quiet, airspace around us, well, peaceful at the moment. As always, TCAS is running in the background. If I zoom out, there's no aircraft within the 40-mile range of us. Look at the planning. There's a few aircraft inbound to Paris at the moment, Paris Tower being active. Right between the 2 airspaces at Beauvais and Nantes. Barcelona still looking very well covered, so yeah, like I say, a very good chance we'll speak to Barcelona for approach. Behind us, Speedbird 125, also on the way Barcelona, is catching up. 111 remaining, we've got 59, so it's only 10 minutes between us there. That's 10 minutes. Independently approach, there's a good chance we'll catch up again with us further still. Yeah, 15 years ago and today, I mean, somewhere, I don't know if it's here, if it's in my brother's room, but somewhere on disc I have got a copy of FS 2004. Yeah, it's probably my brother's room, but yeah, I mean, I remember using that for, well, maybe not for the first time, but one of my very early times using it. I mean, I thought FS 2004 looks fantastic, but this is a whole nother level. I also remember being at the pub when it was first announced, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Out with a few friends, brother dropped me a message, we were like, hey, this is coming back. And I teared up. I teared up when I watched the trailer for the first time, because it came out of nowhere, and the beauty of it just shone through straight away. London's a student place to live, must feel lucky. Once you live here 21 years, Khan, you do, you've seen most of it. Well, you've seen most of Central at least. I've still got quite a bit of East London to explore, South London as well. Maybe one day in the future. Yeah, regardless of stutters, game will always look pretty. And hopefully, again, DX12, stutters will soon be no more. Yes, we are using a new developed version of the A320neo, Philip, which actually reminded me. Does dual channel autopilot work? The answer is... no, it doesn't actually. Interesting. We'll see how that works for the Autoland then. Try and see if we can get Autoland to work. But we'll give it a go. There's another F1 question. I've said that a few times. Started flights in 1995. Gosh. I mean, I'm sure I had an older version like combat flight sim before FS 2004. But 2004 was my first, I guess, proper flight simulator I used. Let's get a drink of water shortly. Did not have a bottle on me. Great. When you have vacations, we do a long haul. Absolutely, Diego. Absolutely. When holidays come around, we'll definitely do a few more long haul trips. Would you get banned from IVAO not to ATC? Well, depends on how you do it, Nicholas, really. If you're doing it a lot and it causes problems, then probably. If you're doing it lightly and then, well, they'll probably just not wallop you instead, but if you do it too many times, there is a good chance action probably will be taken, yes. Difference between Autopilot 1 and 2. So, Autopilot 1's left-hand side systems, FMS. Autopilot 1, Autopilot 2. Just determines if you're using the captain systems or co-pilot systems. Same so, heading, switch between the two, air data, EAS and ECAMs. Switch between the captain and co-pilots. Same as your flight controls too. Favourite long hauler in the sim? Right now, probably the 747. Philip, 747. Love watching videos. First time watching live. Welcome, Bill and how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. How you doing today? Carl there with the 999. Keep posting videos. Absolutely. I'm here to stay. I'm here for the long haul, guys. Just not playing long hauls at the moment. slowly getting there. I mean, like I say, slowly balancing out between now working again and streaming a bit. I think I'm now getting the hang of it. I am slowly getting there of the balance between the two. The problem is late shifts, especially on a Wednesday stream. I may not do Wednesday streams like every other week or every 2 weeks or so when I have conflicts with working hours. Weekends not so bad because I can always do a morning stream, especially for those in like Australia and New Zealand who watch my channel. But yeah, some streams will be a little bit more awkward in terms of timing. Slowly getting there though, we are slowly getting there. Hopefully streams will be a bit more common, a bit more frequent. And instead of last minute setting up, I have like a few days of pre-warning I guess before they start. So on Wednesday we'll do a flight out in Africa. South Africa I've got a flight to do. Thursday we'll do Train Sim World, probably the Europa line again. On a don't know if I do Friday. Saturday we'll do an Italy flight, I think. We'll do a flight in Italy. And Sunday, we'll see. Also, group flights. I don't know if I'll do a group flight tomorrow. That's another one I'll have to wait and see. That one's another one I'll have to wait and see. Weather engine, right now he's in default, Shaun. But otherwise, usually I'll swap between, what's it called? Unreal weather and default weather. Depends on the meter accuracy and visual quality. And source of Philip's happiness. Aww, thanks, dude. Play that bus camper van Unity game again. If Sim crashed on us, Plop, that is our go-to these days. Although, I'm quite intrigued by the other one. Hang on. Flight Simulator. This one was this developer. What I'm intrigued by is the fact that there's always one addictive games for free. Don't know who this developer is. Dinosaur Hunting Game 2019 Cargo. Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll do a new. Yeah, who wants to do a new flight sim soon? I'm sure this is worth every penny. Bus by 3D. Train Station Taxi. Who develops these things? Cheetah Games Limited, apparently. I don't know. What was it? Bus camper van. That'll probably find it. Surprise, surprise, it did. Installed. What I'm intrigued by is one of these games from the same developer. There you go. Public Coach Bus Transport 2019. How on earth did that get a PEGI 18 rating? What could it possibly have? Extreme violence that someone at PEGI rated this game 18+. Genuinely, this one surprises me. So I might have to, like, if I do this one, I might have to put an age rating on it because honestly, it's the same map, same controls, same everything, but it managed to get someone at PEGI decided that it was an 18 game because of all the extreme violence it had. Must be the running over of people. It's crazy that. Demonetized. Cry so loud because of that bus sim. Like I say, if people want it, if people are desperate for it, then I think that's like our go-to backup. If we have flying flight sim and the sim crashes, instead of just ending the stream, we'll go to Marketplace, we'll download a silly old game, and we'll just have a bit of fun with that for like 15 minutes because it kills a bit of time and it puts a high note on a low stream. And also, like we did in the last, or I can do in the last one if it's short enough stream, is I can then use the YouTube editor to cut it all down and then pretend that it was like the video in the first place. So if you look at my channel now, that bus campus van sim 3D whatever it was is like its own separate video, and that we remember for the rest of eternity. I mean, I'm quite happy to beat West Ham. I'm not complaining. We now got ourselves more of a buffer in the top 4. If we can get Europe this season, I'll be very pleased. And that's presuming we don't get punished for the whole Super League thing. You want him to crash now. Not today, Philip. I'm fairly sure there is no issues with the mods or anything today that will cause any crashes. We should be clean today. Should be clean. Can you do flights from Sri Lanka, Colombo to Melbourne? Sri Lanka down 3:30. Maybe one day, Sithra, maybe one day. one thing I need to check at some point, well, all my trips and coming up, it depends on how June goes. Worst case scenario, I've lost about £70 or £80. Best case scenario, it'll be a quiet trip, but I need to keep an eye out on like, it's like May 14th. Depending on how that goes, it depends if I've lost a bit of money or if I can carry on without it. But I know that there's one website. It depends how it goes as well. I've already emailed the company. If it's bad, then well, I'll name and shame them basically. Samos, we'll do a flight Samos at some point for sure. Yeah, good luck with that clock. Flybe don't exist anymore, so in the case of Flybe, you're not going to get anything out of that, I'm afraid. The only money I've lost from flights last year, how much was it? It was like, was it either £99 or £199, and that was a trip down to Malaga. Cancelled due to COVID. I need to check my how much was that? Inbox. Malaga. Trip abandonments. £93. I've only lost about, yeah, I've lost under 100 since the start of COVID. Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. The rest of it, I mean, Ryanair are pretty good for refunds. And, EasyJet, actually I feel I'm missing a few EasyJet refunds as well. I might actually email them at some point soon, chase them up on that. I mean, I'm not, like, super fast, like, if it's taking a year to refund, I can understand that. Airlines are losing a lot of money at the moment. Even if it is Ryanair, who have got millions in the bank right now, if they've got to refund everyone like that, then those millions will drop. So, I don't mind, like, slow responses, as long as there's, like, a promise for it to appear at some point soon. It's pity the BA livery has Tango in November Alpha burnt in. What do you mean by that, Daniel? I mean, worth remembering that with these liveries, well, by default, you see that dash is up here, that's where the tail codes appear. That's burnt in, as you say, otherwise it'd be unrealistic in the above location there. So to hide it, I've just put a dash down basically. A little dash hides the tail codes. Fly won't be flying, maybe. Yeah, I've got a couple of trips with Blue Islands and Origny coming up soon-ish. You know, so it really depends on if I can sort out my conflicts. Blue Islands, Origny are good. Origny I can transfer for free, not a problem. Blue Islands are being a bit messy at the moment. Although it's not Blue Islands' fault, like I say, I booked off a third-party website, which, looking at the reviews now, was not my best decision ever. So if I can one day sort that out, then I'll be doing alright. Because I booked off third-party websites. And that's a very good one, I say, comes to reviews. Oh well, you live and learn. You lose 70 quid. And you just never use them again, I guess. Leave a negative review. Like a lot of people have done. You want to add your intel code. There's already one, you just double up with it. What do you mean by double up, Daniel? I'm not quite sure what you mean by double up. Jaws, yes, welcome back. Ah, we got is that Bordeaux Centre? Yes, there it is. Bordeaux Control 125105. Still got a tiny little scroll position there. Right, inbounds to Balan next.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello there, Border Control. This is Speedbird 484, flight level 330, inbound Balan.
Speedbird 484 Bordeaux, bonsoir, identified, proceed direct Poumal.
Direct to Poumal for Speedbird 484. Right, let's do this and hope it doesn't break on us. Direct to Poumal, insert that. Really? Hang on, is that our final waypoint? Oh, no, that's fine. If that's our final waypoint, I was thinking, oh boy, has it broken it? No, because Poumal to Poumal 1 hotel arrival, that's fine. I can live with that. That's correct. If anything, what they've just done for us is given us an express passage all the way to Barcelona. Taking the express lane, ETA 1927 Zulu. So it's looking around 45 odd minutes till landing today. So far so good, Danny. So far so good. Aircraft's doing well. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. The Heathrow's JFK flight, that was about 7 hours, Kingslayer. That was about 7 hours. Welcome, Palpatine. Welcome, Z-Drama. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, to chats. BA Landor is the same airline. It's an old livery. So Landor. So the original BA livery was known as Negus. Then it became Landor. After Landor, in the mid-90s, they were rejuvenating BA, which brought in the ethnic liveries, which were different tails for different parts of the British Commonwealth. And then the tail that was added to Concorde, Chatham Dockyard, became the standard BA livery that they use today, Chatham Dockyard. So, Negus, Landor, ethnic, Chatham. When to use wing ice lights? So depends where you are, Drawyah. In the US, you always use it. Here in Europe, it's only when inspecting ice. Otherwise, you don't require your wing lights to be turned on. Really. Getting drunk from water. To be fair, I haven't actually drunk water for about 2 hours now. I really should get a drink probably as soon as we land. We're just under an hour to go now. So BA City Flyer is operated by it's a BA flight operated by a third-party company. I can't remember which one it is exactly.
Speedbird 484.
Speedbird 484, go ahead.
Yes, expect Puma 1 X-ray arrival LS 02.
Expects the Puma 1 X-ray approach onto runway 02 at Barcelona for Speedbird 484. Thank you very much. Whoa, we're getting a full VIP experience today. Okay, well, ILS 02. Via the one X-ray. Like I said, we're getting the full VIP experience today. I'm not complaining. No vias. Display map.
Displaying map.
Doesn't work anymore. Fair enough. Manually. Let's have a quick browse. That looks alright. Does it look alright? Okay, if we can get rid of that TOTS key points, the rest of it's fine. Problems I can't. What I may end up doing is hold in Vibim. Yeah, that, well, that's our plan. So we come in, loop around over the approaches, around and in. Depending on how busy it is, we could always bump around that. Rocan still directs to Puma quickly. There we go. So can we get rid of that top key points? No, we can't. Fair enough. So yeah, like I said, when we get to that Vivian point, we'll just do a direct to Bravo Lima. Again, just small things we need to do to keep the aircraft going straight. Tomorrow, yes, we'll see. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow as well. Yeah, so BA City Flyer is, like I say, it's a British Airways flight operated by a third-party company that flies smaller regional aircraft to smaller destinations, generally out of London City. City Flyer go out of, hence the name I'm not sure about that, Transport Gamer, because BA don't have any more 757s. They've not had 757s for about 10 years now. And that's including the retirements from Open Skies. So far so good, John Pierce. So far so good. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Do you think my supply has improved a lot or still buggy? It has improved a lot. It has definitely improved a lot since the initial releases. There's still small things you do get with this sim, especially stuttering. But like I said, most of these problems will be solved by the time the DX12 gets on this sim. I can imagine a lot of the frame rate, a lot of the rendering issues will be solved with that. Ooh, my internet's just showing red there a second. We've lost 182 frames. I'm hoping you haven't lost connection back to normal now. But there was a drop. It went red. A heart attack there. We're on IVAO, pilot craft. We're on IVAO. When did you land the A320neo? I mean, I've basically learned what I knew from the TOLIS aircrafts from X-Plane and applied that to Microsoft Flight Sim. What I know in Flight Sim comes out of the TOLIS in X-Plane. Welcome to JS, how are you doing? Welcome to Alps Chat, how are you today? Yes, I am aware of the A340 that got announced on British Airways channel a couple of hours ago. Again, this is a new project, but quite interesting. 340. It's a freeware project too. I believe it's a freeware project. Definitely, again, another one to look at. A lot of good projects on the way. Microsoft Flight Sim slowly getting better with each updates. And each new third-party community add-on as well announced. Sun slowly sets now. I don't know, Diego, about Barcelona scenery. I think I've got downloaded scenery, but I don't remember, is the honest answer. I don't remember. It'll be night time when we land, so not really going to have much to look at. But we'll see. Team Prince, how you doing? Welcome to the channel to chat. How you doing, dude? I'm awesome, you're awesome. Thanks, dude. How you doing? Copilot mod is VoiceAttack and HCS sound systems. So it's two mods, both combined to create Copilots. How can you be ATC? Join IVAO as an ATC and go through all the exams. 3080 still waiting, 223 in the queue, 223. Yep, we've also got pinpoint simulations in 777. That's progressing very nicely. I think they're planning to get a beta out soon, so again, a lot of progress coming on some of these future aircrafts. To be fair, in terms of long hauls, I could probably try and do one like every 3 weeks on a Friday. Maybe make a Friday my long haul day. Yeah, the A340-500 came to Heathrow. It was owned by one of the US like Los Angeles, Las Vegas banking companies. But an A345 you don't get very often here, so I don't know if I'll see it firsthand, but I've seen the photos of it. It's very interesting, that. The 777-400's Transport Gamer. I'm not sure about that one. That's it, Las Vegas Sands Corporations, that's the one. Cheers, Daniel, that's fun words. Glad you're enjoying the stream so far. So what they get with French ATC, they speak French. Yeah, graphics superb. Yeah, excellent content. Cheers, dude. Thank you very much, Prince. You are a star. You too, dude. You too.
Airgazax 002.
I think the right wing view. Yeah, this is the money shot today. This is the money shot. Screens are broken, A320X. Delete it, Chumpy, and then re-download. Delete it, delete everything A320X related, and re-download it. It's a big update, this one, so go refresh. Go refresh. No Shinesy, this is not Bat Sim. This is IVAO. very similar, but better for Europe. Welcome Matt, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, how are you today? Welcome Sudeep, how you doing? Why the section near vertical stabilizers is not painted? Which bits are you referring to, Diego? Vectors between vertical stabilizers. Not sure what you mean by that, to be honest with you. Drop link in chat? Sure, I'll drop a link in a second for you. We'll fly by cabin, not sure. You've got to remember the cabin, it's a case of, well, building a cabin, you've got to make it FPS friendly. If you don't make it FPS friendly, you've got yourself a problem basically. So it's a case of finding the balance between the two. I'm sure they'll probably do it on some stage, but it really comes down to how well they can optimise it for it. Has Yoki ever caused a delay on stream? Yes, they have. Gatwick, I'm sure, is one that a lot of people will remember. There you go, Speedo 125 now on board, guys. They are getting closer to us. I don't think we're going to be too far from descent now. Slowly counting down the minutes. Go to performance, sync, and the intercept altitude for us is going to be flight 6,000, 2,000, 2,000 intercept. There you go, so top descent, 97 miles today. A descent in about 20-ish minutes, 20-30 minutes of descent, 20-30 minutes. So on my monitor, I believe it's 21 inches this monitor. It's a Samsung curve thing, 21 inches. Welcome JV, how are you doing? Welcome to Channel's Chats, welcome back dude, how are you today? Yeah, we're getting there for descent now, not super long to go. 97 miles, we've got 321 to go, 321. We need to use a fuel board by the end of that. RAM usage, let's have a look, shall we? Currently, memory. So out of 25 gigs, 15's in use. So we're using about half of our, sorry, 32 gigs. So 32 gigs, 15 in use. So about half our RAM's being used at the moment. Yeah, little scratches on the windows being lit by the sun. You like them, I don't. Whoever cleans these windows with the metal sponge or whatever it is, scrubber, I don't like you. You've completely ruined these windows. Do you remember most of your subs? Well, 30,000 subs, I don't remember most of them, but there are names that... There are the regular people. There are regulars. So Kendall's a regular, JV8's a regular, Orgy's been around a little while. Klopp's been around for a long time. Dan, 6 Wicked Wedges, they've been around a little while. You do get your regulars, And then there are people who's like, they watch your videos a lot, but then like, hey, this is the very first time watching you live, which are always very good because, well, it means I get a chance to really say hello to people. That's my thing with the stream, that's my thing with this channel, the channel's community. I don't care if I've got 10 subs, 50 subs, 1,000 subs, million subs, whatever. I treat people, it's a two-way conversation. I talk to chat, chat talk to me. I mean, I've noticed my views have been dropping recently, but I'm not super fussed, because I enjoy streaming, I enjoy chatting to people. Even if I end up with like 20 views by the end of the month, I'm not gonna cry about it. I've had a really good run with Flight Sim. The channel's definitely... little whistle there. Yeah, the channel's definitely like completely unrecognisable, grown beyond anything as of late. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, I enjoy these streams. I think a lot of people enjoy watching these as well. How do you adjust the stabilizer trim, Eric? It's numpad 6 and 1. Numpad keys 6 and 1. Yeah, so 16 gigs of RAM is enough for most of the time. The only reason I upgrade to 32 is because of the fact that 1, I do go to those heavy airports from time to time, and 2, because I stream. So OBS takes a bit of RAM, PACX takes a bit of RAM, so tools that take a bit of RAM that I just need to kind of boost a bit up, so that's when I upgraded to 32.
British Air Force 121, standard discretion, you can leave frequency factory for coming, see you soon, bye bye.
I can confirm Barcelona approach is still online. Hopefully around a little bit longer. Yeah, Barcelona approach is still online, and we'll be transitioning straight to them. So it's them or Unicorn by the time we get to the end of Bordeaux. That's us. That's Bordeaux's barrier, and then that's Barcelona approach. Not as busy now. Still got a few planes around. Inbound's 10 aircraft still inbound. One's landed. There's 9 left to go. One aircraft landing in about 12 minutes. After that's about half hour. Actually, me there, half hour. So we're still looking at this guy, Welling 69 Bravo Echo. He's in Spain. But yeah, similar mileage to go. 28 minutes. 80-20. We'll be seeing that plane for sure. We'll be spotting that plane for sure.
Flight level 360, 6 miles southwest of Top 2. Derrière pris tout, Romeo Zulu, Bordeaux Bonsoir, identified Prosper, Mike Echo November viewer.
Yeah, the approach will be fantastic today. I mean, even this cruise at the moment with sunsets, I've got no problem with that. Well, no problem with that. It's like half the world is missing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It's only in Joycam as well, not third party cam. Okay, we'll just use this then. Sunset's beautiful today. It's a very good time of day to fly. Oh yeah, so that over there is the edge of the flat Earth. Oh, it's gone now, fair enough. But yeah, that was the edge of the flat Earth. That was the abyss. When you cross into that, nothing else remains. There you go, it's back again. The abyss. Never-ending abyss. Also, you need to zoom level, apparently. The seats are all facing the wrong way. How about on this side? Yep, all the seats are facing backwards now in British Airways flights. That was a change they made in the last thing. It was cheaper to make seats face backwards. Yeah, Count Cruise has too many drinks. Do you have a plan to plane stalls? Well, the plan's pretty simple, Transport Gamer. It's impossible to install an Airbus with flyby turned on. You can turn off flyby and install it on direct slaw, but a standalone Airbus you cannot stall. It's got all the protections in place to stop you.
Europe 071, les 14 en service, je vous invite à contacter Toulouse Tours, pardon, Blagnac Tours sur 118 décimales unité. Donc on recontacte le tour de Toulouse.
For some reason the frequency on pipelines is white, you can't expect to see, is that an issue? Reset it, Diego, and check your frequency is correct. Sometimes it takes a bit to connect. That also could just mean that ATC is just joining in or whatever, and it's all setting up. There's a few reasons it could be, but flick around a bit and it should eventually hook into place. What flight should you do to CRJ? Well, you could do what I did a couple of weeks ago. LH22222 Toulouse. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, Munich to Toulouse. LH2222 Toulouse. Yes, PMG 777 will be a payware. That's a guarantee for that. But we're getting there. Sun is setting, nighttime approach. Should be a good one. Remind me, what was the next world update location again? World updates. We've got France, Netherlands, and Belgium. Pardon me. France, Netherlands, and Belgium. Next, what was it? I can't remember that one. There's another European location. Nordics, that's it, Nordics. So you got, yes, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. That's what I can't remember, yes. I'm hoping that's quite a few Finland upgrades, because, you know, I've got an obsession with Finland myself. Yeah, so there was the Air France thing that... The plane stalled, yes, but ultimately the flight controls were disrupted and direct law was in use at the time because of the fire on board the aeroplane. That one was the aircraft was in direct law, and that's what stalled the aircrafts. It's not a good transport game mode. The 737 MAX in Flight Sim is horrible. Braddock 3D, you should not support them as a developer. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. You know Helsinki is the capital of Finland, right, Javiator? I said Finland. How do you set up PushbackZoomer? You don't really. It uses SimConnect to connect. Read the PDF document, it explains how it all works. Basically, it's all voice commands. You just talk to it, basically, and it works. So, ground from flight deck is what opens the conversation, and then the commands are request pushback, brakes released, brakes sets. You've got turn facing north, south, east, west, or left, right, 90 degrees, whatever. And yeah, it's not too difficult. There's a few commands, you just need to remember them, and you're pretty much good to go. Takes about 10 minutes to learn, if that's. I've not flown for Keflavik yet in Flight Sim Club. I'm waiting for a 757 in order to fly with Iceland Air. Slowly, you can see Barcelona making its way towards top of our map there. So that's 180 miles, so top of descent. So 97, we've got about 10 minutes of descent, 10 minutes. The sun is now right on the edge of the horizon today. Yep, you see I've got the 757 coming Flight Sim. That's also another freeware project. Make sure wait for that one to release. It's quite a thing. There's a lot of freeware projects on the way. Just gotta wait for them all to arrive, basically. The Flyboy guys had a big head start because it was default airplane through A320neo. The others kind of catch up, but from what I've seen a lot of them so far, definitely worth it. A friend of mine got engaged recently. Let me send a quick message. Glad to hear. It was 0K. Finnish name's a K, not a C. Ugh, come on. Drawyah, better than this. What's this? Yeah, I need to update as well. I'll do that afterwards. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, I'm at that age now where your friends slowly get engaged and disappear. Disappear into the abyss. Would you like flying by camera and flight sim just like an X-plane? Oh, fly by camera, yes, absolutely. Fly by camera is still my favourite of all camera modes. I mean, you can do a very, very basic cookie one, like, hang on. If I do... I think that's fuel, not fuel, on camera. There you go. So, increase speed. Move away from the aeroplane. Not impossible. And turn off follow mode. Problem is, it doesn't really follow. Yeah, fly by camera, definitely the definitely the best of all the camera views. I do miss the sound of the airplanes swishing past at high speed. Let's get fabric a bit darker. Really good job. Plane's going very fast, Transport Gamer. We're going at a ground speed of 459 knots. It's about 400 miles per hour going at the moment. 400 miles per hour. If you've bought it from the Airsoft shop, Constar, you just go to the Airsoft website and download the installer. And then the installer does all the trick. Download the installer. Liveries, I mean the same liveries as default A320 go need, just to convert them. The flyby installer comes with a conversion tool built in. Oh, so you've pirated it, have you, Carlos? If you've pirated it, then I'm afraid you're going to have to, well, disappear now, because I do not support any pirating on the channel. And if you got the CRJ from there, Carlos, then yes, you have pirated it, I'm afraid. There's a 37 livery. Yeah, and there's a few liveries as well added recently to the sim as well as defaults.
There
we go. The last room is the sunset, alright. Beautiful. Oh, he's not coming back, is he? He's never coming back, I'm afraid. Carlos is gone. How to cause pirate? He downloaded the CRJ for free, the Airsoft CRJ. Downloaded it for free. That's piracy. So, unfortunately, is the way it goes. Thank you, Evers. Glad you're on the flight so far. The right hand side passengers definitely getting better view, although a nice amount of cloud in front of us means that we may enjoy a little bit of a storm shortly. Up the weather radar. So red to our right, up ahead, relatively clear, so we should be alright for that. Yes, Klopp it is, and so by promoting it, he gets the band hammer. Legal get liveries, flights not 2, or the easiest way, get the liveries Megapack Manager. That's the easiest way to do it. It's all built into the sim, you just select what you want to download. So, the Megapack Manager, easiest way to do things. Flights not 2 is legal, Transport Gamer. MSFS had an add-on, that's all illegal. It's payware products you download for free, which you don't, well, you shouldn't be doing. You should be supporting developers. Flight's not too, that's all freeware. Everything on that website's legit. I've not had any problems with the Gatwick scenery Aviator. All I could suggest is try downloading one of the other versions. There's like 20 different versions of it for different, like, PC specs and all that. Try different versions, see if the other ones run better for you. Whereabouts is it in the sim? Oh, in the sim, you know, you have to download them, Dizzy. You have to download them. Like I say, liveries, if the easiest way, liveries Megapack. Easiest way to do it, all built in. Yes, Megapack has a 787 liveries too. It's got everything you need. Let's have a look for it. Also, I'll show you the A320neo downloader as well while I'm here. Flyby, isn't it? F, there we go. Yeah, so available liveries, you've got your 320neos, you've got your 74, you've got your 78s, you've got your other airplanes. CJ4's in there, Longitude's in there. You've got all your liveries. And as for the Flyby, you just convert them. Click on convert and you're good to go. Right, so we need to start thinking about descent now. 174 odd miles.
Descendez niveau 150.
Yeah, descent will be very soon now, very soon. We're plane flying on, I'm flying the A320 Yogas, flying the A320. Right, so Barcelona's gone offline, which means we'll be switching to Unicom next, 126-800. That's fine, we can just use, well, it's an opportunity to self-vector rather than go through the hassle of ATC, so we'll do that. Actually, that Unicom is set.
Spielberg 484. Unfortunately, Barcelona approach just closed without saying anything, so you're reaching the end of my airspace and you can proceed your descent discretion. Have a safe arrival in Barcelona, monitor Unicom to 8.
Monitor Unicom 12 for Speedbird 484. Thank you very much, take care and have a good night. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Jason. Bye.
Cool, so yeah, back to Unicom. We'll be descending very shortly anyway. Probably could go down now if we need to. I can't see. Oh, you're talking about liveries. Oh, because you say you downloaded from MSFS add-ons. That's the Pookie website. You download stuff for free. Okay, apologies for that. I will unban you now. If you refresh the page, you should be back. Sorry about that. I thought you still downloaded the whole CIJ for free. That's what I was mainly on about. Right, you should be unbanned now. Do apologise for that. Right, so set up our arrival information now. Runway 02. Inbound from the north. Start is the PML 1 X-ray. Approach with an ILS. Perfect, right, that's all set. Let's descend, shall we? So, top of descent. Set altitude 2000.
That's perfect.
Just confirm, was it 2 or 3000 I needed? Yeah, 2000, perfect. The ILS frequency, has that been set? The answer is yes, which means we're probably flying to default scenery. 1.5, just confirm that is the case. Flight plan database. Barcelona Pratt 02. Oh no. Localised LS is 10875 actually. 1115. That's for the 25 left side. So 10875 is what we actually need. Set that there. That's better. FPS right now, we're getting about 24, 25. Minor drops from time to time when it loads up sceneries, but for the most part we're doing alright. Let's get an updated weather report as well while we're here. So, Atsu, AOC, weather, send, cue that, and program the approach. Thank you, Fat Nugget, for a subscriber, much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, just remember people on Twitch, if you're on Amazon Prime, you do get that one free subscription. Why not spend it here? As always, massively appreciated from the community. You guys are always fantastic. Right, let's have a look at the weather, shall we? So, yeah, it's a problem. The light doesn't work anymore. Floodlight, dead. So we have to be naughty and use the dome lights. Right, not that one, to performance. Next phase, approach. QNH 1019. Temperature is 15 centigrade, 2.12. Winds right now variable at 2 knots, so we'll go for 0202. Position 5000. And we'll set the barometer at 7.5. That's all set. 123 approach speed today. Turn off the dome lights now. Continue our descent. That there, nice orange glow in front of us, Barcelona. So the reason of dome light, basically, dome light is the brightest of all the lights in the cockpit. The negative is that it creates a lot of glare in reality. So if I had the light on, whoops, hang on, below FPS there, so I'm gonna jump a bit. Give it a second. There we go. This is the one negative of the new... Ooh, we lost a bit of satisfaction there. It's probably the thing there. Basically, if your FPS drops below 17, the physics will glitch. That's a new feature to Flyboy. It's like X-Plane, but even worse. So yeah, when lights are on, what really happens is that the windshields glare out and you get no visibility of outside. Also, it creates eye strain to pilots, so you should always fly in a dark cockpit. Same as train. If you're in a train cab, always in a dark cab. Maybe we'll do a flaps 3 landings today. Maybe we'll do a flaps 3. Yeah, still not. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we'll go for a bit of fun today. So next phase. Oops, sorry, previous phase. Flaps 3. Car served 9.99. EMS not appeared yet. Do apologise. You have to go. Love channel, especially Sergio's tutorials. Cheers, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you for kind words. You're a star. Glad you found the tutorials helpful. Keep the blue side up. Thank you very much. So we'll set the flaps 3 mode now. Passing through 20,000. Time the seatbelt sign came online. Barometer, that's your minimums. Sorry, that's your minimums. My age, 21. Optimus Gaming. I'm 21 years old. Download to the community folder, Dizzy. So wherever your sim's installed to, the community folder is where it should be. Slowly getting there now. Slowly but surely. In terms of other traffic, the inbound Welling still on the way. ETA 8 minutes for them. We have 6, but we've got more extended approach, so we're going to have to work around with them. VLG 69BE. Yeah, I've also got a few messages coming in from Mallorca at the moment. I've just got a message on Unicom just to say that we've got same ETA, and therefore if we need to take a bit of action, that can always be made. Got to remember, we also need to direct to later. We'll turn off the weather radar since we're below all the clouds issues now. Set it off, not to. There we go. Nope, I've never played Fortnite. Never even installed it. I don't plan to either. What do you mean by the sim again, Diego? If you bought it from Steam or Microsoft Store, you have the same account, so you just keep it. That's the way it should work. You pay once, you keep it, well, you keep a license for it as long as Microsoft exists, basically. FSX deliveries weren't too bad, Kingsley, if you knew what you're doing. It was a bit of an edit of the config files and all that, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Be aware, 4 points for you. Ah, okay, that's fine then. Like that. Yeah, so he's more to the east of me. He's already at 8,000. Fair enough, we're at 14. Plenty of time then. Plenty of time. Last FIFA I bought LeBron James, FIFA 13. I've played a demo since then, but I've never bought on FIFA since 13. Yes, I watch Eurovision. Watch it annually. Like a religion, that. Do love my Eurovision. We're about to drop below 10,000, so shortly we'll need to activate the landing lights. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing. 10 minutes. There goes the aircraft now reduce speeds to 250 knots, and then continue to descend below 10,000. Yeah, I do like my PES as well. I've probably been more of a PES person than FIFA. I still have a copy of PES 2005, Pro Evolution Soccer 5. I still play that from time to time, actually. It's the best football game ever, in my opinion. FIFA 13 is better than FIFA's, but PES 05, that's the pinnacle for me. So what I'm going to do now is we'll fly past the airports, but just before we get to Vibim, it's Bravo Lima 640 I need.
Landing
Landing lights on.
landing lights on.
Peasant chip means dog, yeah, because in Polish it's pies. Piesk. Pies. That's Barcelona.
Final descending to Barcelona. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select S craft one final time.
And that runway there, that runway for landing today.
Please also store any carry-on items either in the back pocket or under
Nelson's Gaming, I will never play Fortnite until the day I die. I've not played a single game yet, and I never will. Just listening to my system, it's like a bit of white noise or something. It's not quite working for me. 35. If that can smooth things out a bit. Yeah, gonna fly beyond the airport and then welcome the approach. Flight control replay now. Newly updated flight control replay 4.5. See again, this is a new update now. New tools as well. That's during the approach today. That's the thing, I don't know if I've got it installed or not. I can't remember. I'm sure I've downloaded Barcelona at some point, but a little while ago I deleted a few sceneries as well. That was one of them. And my honest answer is I don't know if I've got Barcelona installed. The benefit of flying at night, at the very least if I don't have it installed, we're not missing out on too much, but at some point I will make sure I've got it. I'll do like a wedding flight at Barcelona at some points during the daytime. Yeah, my honest answer is I don't remember. I love the orange glow off the ground here. But I'm flying. Something I wish I did a bit more in Flight Sim, but like I say, I get too many complaints from people in the chat that it's too dark. And timing today has been pretty much perfect in regards to sun setting during the flight and approaching when sun setting. In regards to scenery, the answer is yes. Actually, I think I may have it. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, we have got the Latin VFR scenery installed today. Perfect. I'm idiot. I'm not a complete failure. I'm just a partial failure. Microphone, I'm using a Fluoron BM800. Cheap from China, but does the job. Now, right to that point there. Perfect. Hopefully now that will please perfect. Right, so that's our star sorted. That right there is the Vueling approach. Oh, sorry, no, I've got the freeware one. I don't have the payware. No, sorry, I've got the freeware scenery. I've not tried New Beijing yet, no. I mean, I've already had a lot of problems with Istanbul, for those who remember that stream. One day we'll give it a go. PUBG, I've played a few PUBG games on my brother's account, but I've not played... I don't have PUBG myself, no. I also remember the original, the Arma 3 one. Brian, thank you for coming as a sponsor. Welcome to... Twitch subscriber, sponsor, that's... No. Sponsor, which one's that one again? Because normally it's... Unless it's a renewal. Oh, cheers dude, much appreciated. I'm not sure where it's come from, but... Much appreciated dude, thank you very much. Plans, taxiway plans. I'm using a mix of Chartfox and Volanta.
Traffic.
ECAS. That is going to be Welling, I think. There, we got a visual. We're all right.
$2,500. Monitor vertical speed. Monitor vertical speed. Monitor vertical speed.
Not a trot, just traffic.
Climb. Clear of conflict.
Clear of conflict. There's the airplane just there. On his short final now into Barcelona. Got a little bit left to go. So that's IVAO, Captain B. TCAS comes with IVAO. You can see now, clear of conflicts, he's now white again. Yeah, airspace around us. We will, well, how is that? 20 miles ahead. What I'll probably do is I'll wait for him to get himself into short final, then use one of these waypoints here to kind of just hook onto the approach a bit early. We'll activate the landing system on both sides because we are now ready for that bit. 10 miles away, Barcelona set, that's fine. Based on his flying now, we'll work on the rest of our approach. Yes, Charles, I do play a few other games, just not when I'm streaming, but I do play other games, yes. A bit of Arma 3. EMNG is pretty good. There are other things that I do all time. Was you Jackson at Heathrow Tower? Very good. Always appreciate Tower. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the control. They're on short final now. Means we are going to make a left onto 250 now. So we'll fly beyond 636 and we'll use 616 as our plenty of time, plenty of space. Fly beyond, make a left, and then join themselves onto the approach. Now coming in from the south, I'll adjust that. Then I'm going to press the direct button. Let's enter the approach, shall we? Yes, Jeanette Games. The 78710 is a long haul plane. $20 miles to landing. 20 miles. Flaps just yet. Give it a little bit longer. Go to flaps. About 15 miles. That's one. Well, it's light, it's broken, Marwan. The backlight broken. So I'm going to select that heading now manually because it's, well, it's at that point now where the map itself is so confused the aircraft no longer has no idea where it is. So we'll just stealth vector 040 and then glide slope in about 30 seconds. Flaps position 1.
Flaps to 1.
Clear that. Turn on location mode.
That's done.
Is it done though? So localizer on. Not early descent at all, Theodore. We're now on the approach pattern, which is at 2000. Hold at 2000, and then throw the glide slope down with landing. Yes, Aviator, we have 2 monitors. Volling's now vacated, so that's them there off the runway. We land. The airport's be within 10 miles, then we'll slow the airplane down, flaps 2, and then our pre-land checklist. Set speed 180.
Of course.
Doesn't work. Fair enough. We'll do it ourselves. Thank you, Mr. Co-pilots. Flaps position 2. Fine, reducing speed. Won't cause any problems with that. Visor approach mode sets. Was armed. No brakes low for this. 5 miles, load landing gear. Landing gear down.
Lowering landing.
Check. Flaps position 3.
Flaps 3.
Gear down, 3 greens, brakes set, spoilers armed. Now it's the final. Pre-land checklist complete. Ooh, QNH 19. Didn't even set that. Good spots. Good spots. Done that at 6,000. Winds are 30 knot headwinds. 1,000. Speed is currently at 2,000. We'll move that to 4,000. Mid-pressure altitude sets. Autopilot off. Oh wait. 3. Goes in new flight dynamics in the A320neo. Or dev version.
400.
The PFD there, land has been marked at the top there. Nose coming in final. Not dramatically below.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. Traffic.
Sets. 100 knots. 80 knots. Knots. Right to the end of the runway, gives us a short taxi to the terminal. .205, soft landing. Firm but fair. Retract spoiler.
No problem.
Flaps up.
Flaps retracted.
Turn off landing lights.
Welcome to Barcelona. The local
Turn
time
on
is
taxi lights.
9:39 p.m. and it's currently about 50
Taxi lights
degrees
on.
Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
Self.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop
Taxi lights
and the
on.
vehicle
AP
sign is turned off.
starts.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight.
That's how we vacated from the runway. Don't forget I've got a replay, so do stick around for the replay afterwards if you want to watch that. Off. Yes. There. Terminal. A bit of taxi, not bad. Crow now turn off as well. Flight time today was 1 hour and 42 minutes. 1:42 on the clock. Yeah, gotta be careful, there's quite a bit of traffic on the ground at the moment. Don't want to end up in, well, don't want to impede any of them departures out today. I don't mind sitting around for about 2 or 3 minutes if they can better departure route themselves. Head to the standard 200 area. Most of the airplanes are parked up right now. So, currently Bravo Alpha will cross runway 7 left 25 right, down Echo 4 onto Echo 3, Lima 8, gates. We should have quite a good replay today, actually. Far better replays for landings. The landing today was spot on, like I say. 05, nice stable approach. It'll take a bit of time getting used to that new landing physics as well, because don't forget, with the new flyby, I got new flight physics. So, as I also adjust for that, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's a much better feeling aeroplane, this now. No longer heavy, it's no longer clunky. You got more of your own feeling of it now. Again, massive credits to the Flyby team. Together, what is a fantastic aeroplane. Ground maps, I can taxi straight here, November 7. November 7. Echoes. They're pushing back. Onto them. So there's the Vueling. We'll talk about earlier. Ah, okay. Freeway scenery. This is a Google Earth import. I've got that jet bridge there. Doesn't quite look scratch. Good thing flying at night, eh? Parking brake set. APU is available. APU speed set. Engines off. Taxi lights off. Logbook. Get that. Right. strobe lights off, beacon lights off. Right, our passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barcelona. The local time right now is approximately 10 to 10, with the temperature outside being 15 degrees centigrade. The flight today was about 1 hour 45, brought you in just on time today, so nice and good to get to the aircraft and into the terminal to send you on your way. We thank you for flying with British Airways today, and on behalf of the cabin crew on board, we wish you a safe, pleasant journey. Cabin crew, this time doors and cross-check. Goes to the cabin. The jet bridge should hopefully make its way here shortly. Works. Don't think it does though. Busted. Oh, that's what's causing lights. There we go. Go, shall we? Hang on. Barcelona ground. This is jetway connection. Oh, fair enough. No jetway today. We'll just have passengers jump off the aeroplane. I will say that was a very good flight today. Ooh, that's a Vueling from earlier. The Iberia is now see out to the runway. Passengers deboarding now, so airplane. I'll quickly turn off the signs off there as well. Go slowly down that park. And the flight after the report. So BA484 A320 flying from Heathrow to Barcelona, 1.2 flight time. Time departure was 1800, departure 1800 on the dot, 2 seconds within it. Great. Plan arrival 9:45, landed 9:53, 131 passengers, satisfaction 90 to and rate time 157. Flight conditions was again down to the sim frame rate lagging a bit there, so you have to live with that. Got the flight reports in chat. So ends the replay recording. That's from IVAO, as always. Appreciates the ATC service we get. That's our flight report for those who want to look at it in more detail. Now, guys, let's now load us up and have a look at landing from the passenger point of view. Let's quickly jump over there. Off, 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 bring it back. That's right. Shall we? So, left hand side. Landing. Fairly stable approach that. Yeah, coast of Barcelona just left there. You have all the dockyards on the right, so have a look at that on the approach as well. Overland, there's your terminal. Touchdown. Slow down. How'd you record the land? Flight control replay. New update came out today. It's the April update 1.5. Advice to new simmers, just keep practicing really. The more you fly, the better you become. Keep at it, keep practicing, you will become a pro one day, dude. It's not an overnight thing. The more you fly. So there's anything really. The more you do it, the better you become at anything really. You have difficulties, you have moments where things don't quite go your way. Start going your way. Much, much better. We started at Heathrow, Marco. Heathrow to Barcelona. No worries, Heathrow. You have a good one. Take care and good night. In from the right hand view now. There's not going to be much of a view of the land. Coach, there's the coast now, the beach. Road. spot on that. 0 complaints that landing. As good as you're gonna get. Very realistic. I mean, that's the plan of these flights, isn't it, Miguel? The more realistic it is, the better it is to... as close it is to lifelike, the better it really does become. Look at the lights, especially on the wing. The flashing, the strobes, so good that. Really brings back the memories of flying. Something I know a lot of us haven't done now in so long. Panel view now. That's the stable. Over the runway. Down. View landing, shall we? Ooh, tails are pretty good, especially with the lands down below. Posts. Interesting little house to live there. You've got the airport above, got your swimming pool and all that. I'd live there. Swimming pool, planes off the bird, love it. Okay, short final in. Oh, touchdown markers too. Everything. Right place there. Go. Barcelona. So, yeah, tomorrow we'll do another flight. It's not sure where the route will be yet, so I'll have to think about that tonight. I don't know, CRJ or A320. At some point I'll try and figure out dates for a long haul flight, so that I'll try and get sorted out soon. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight today. Take care everyone, you have a good one, and I will see you hopefully in the very near future. Now towards the end of April. Been a quick year this one. Hopefully though things will be better for us by the end. Take care everyone. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again in the very near future. Have a good one, and bye bye. Good night. Love this sim. I really do. It all comes together. It is fantastic. Really, really is.